triple motor nightmare for Elon Musk. And the one question that everyone wants answered is, will it finally unseat that f***ing Tesla Model S Plaid as the quickest accelerating production car of all time? Meh. What I want to know is, will it unseat the quickest accelerating gasoline-powered production car of all time, the 1,500 horsepower Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport? And there's the little boy on his bike. Sit up. Listen, Josh Heron, the last time I was here, I told you I was going to bring really quick cars. You think your little toy can keep up with the big boys? Within just a quarter of a mile, each of the cars here can get to that 155-mile-an-hour German speed limit. Hell, they can all do 60 miles an hour by the time they get to the end of your driveway. Literally. Cars as fast as the Tesla Model S Plaid can get you kicked out of a drag strip for not having a roll cage, a full-face helmet, competition license, or even parachute. Okay, these cars aren't just fast. Racing against other cars is like racing a stealth bomber against a tricycle. The last time we raced a Plaid, we included a BMW M5 and gave it a 70-mile-an-hour starting advantage. And the Tesla still won. But the Lucid Air Dream Edition didn't. With an additional rear motor, 1,200 plus horsepower, and grippy Michelins, the Sapphire can finally go head-to-head with the triple motor, 1,020 horsepower Tesla Model S Plaid. They both get to race the speed and horsepower champion. And look, nothing comes close to a Bugatti. Not in price, not in engineering, and certainly not in opulence. This is a Chiron Pure Sport, which means it has a fixed wang. It also has Cup 2R tires, no sound deadening, and shortened gear ratios, to say nothing of the 1,479 horsepower. So now we race. Oh, we're gonna have a winner. This is gonna be a production car world record, because that is a 9.1. And keep in mind, this isn't a treated surface like you'd see at a drag strip. This is just regular old asphalt. The last time we raced a Lucid versus a Tesla, the Lucid was 8 car lengths behind. Now it's 3 in front. And you wouldn't have thought that going from 1,111 horsepower in the Lucid Air to 1,200 plus in the Sapphire would have made that much of a difference. But it did, and it's all about traction and torque at the rear wheels. At these levels of acceleration, so much weight is shifted rearward that the front wheels aren't really contributing that much. In the Dream Edition, that meant the rear motor was maxed out, but the front motor was reducing its output to avoid wheel spin. Adding a second motor to the rear means the Sapphire now has enough power at the back that it can take full advantage of all of the traction it has at the rear, meaning it's maxing out all 4 tires. This is despite the Plaid having that cheetah mode thing where it rears back on its haunches for a better launch. But the fact is, the Model S Plaid just doesn't have enough torque to keep up. Haha! When was the last time you heard anyone say that? When was the last time you saw a 3-car race where a Plaid came in DFL?
Is that a toilet?
Oh, I have to give it credit. It finished 6.5 feet behind a $4 million, 8-liter, 16-cylinder, 4-turbocharged monster. Pretty close. If you think the Chiron's slow 0 to 60 is because it's slow off the line, oh, think again. It's violent. The thing revs the engine, dumps the clutch, and does a four-wheel burnout. It's brutal. But it all comes down to traction control. An internal combustion engine can be adjusted in its output maybe a couple times a second. But an electric motor can go from full power to nothing 1,000 times a second. And that's what gives these things an advantage. The only reason the Chiron didn't win this race outright is this race wasn't long enough. Trust me, keep your foot in it long enough and that thing will leave the two EVs for dead. And then it runs out of gas. But it's probably faster than the jet that it costs more than. Well, it's settled then. Two 5-passenger sedans can beat or tie the world-beating carbon-tubbed 8-liter 16-cylinder quad-turbo French king of speed.
Chiron, and we're going to have a drag race because we can. This is completely nuts. Let me tell you about this car. So it's a 2011 World Championship winning Red Bull RB7. So this thing's powered by a 2.4 litre naturally aspirated V8 engine with 750 horsepower. It's very light as well. Basically just made out of carbon fibre. Weighs in around 700 kilos. You've got a 7-speed paddle shift gearbox in it. As for the price of this car, well, the Formula One season in 2011 had a budget of 250 million. They produced 4 cars, so if you divide that 250 million by 4, then it costs about £62.5 million for this. Rather expensive. Kind of makes that Bugatti seem affordable. That only costs £2.5 million. Now that's got an 8-litre quad-turbo W16 engine, pumps out 1,500 horsepower, 1,600 newton meters of torque. It's got a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox with launch control, but it's heavy. It weighs in at just under 2 tons. It's going to be...
I'm just so butch. I was going to say, it looks like you've been working out. Look at you. You're so much stronger in real life than you look... I don't know how to put it on.
A few moments later.
Hello.
Hey, have you done it?
I'm all right, you?
All good, man. All good.
Thank you very much for bringing your Chiron down.
You're most welcome.
This is Shaz, he owns a Chiron. And you also run a car rally, don't you?
Yep, Pulse Rally. Yep.
Pulse Rally.
Yep, we've got a rally on the 12th of August up in Scotland, Scottish Highlands. So you've got to come.
Oh, wouldn't mind. There's a link to it in the description below if you want to check that out. I've also got to give a shout out to a chap, the obligatory car wow sound check. So, is that in sports mode?
Yep, really smooth, quiet start.
Go on, rev it then. Let's hear the revs.
Doesn't go beyond 4.
You got a soft limiter. Even in a 2.5. Let's see what that Formula One car sounds like. Hopefully Dave will just rev it up. Rev it up! Okay, so... Are you a little bit nervous?
Just a wee touch.
Do you reckon you're going to win?
Absolutely.
You better win. Go, 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 go! Oh, now he's going, come on! Oh, keep on going!
I could have taken him there.
Almost. Well done, DC. I think you won that one. It was a great start. You still got the skills, mate. You still got the skills.
Thank you very much.
Were you pleased with your work yourself as well, were you?
This is the Bugatti Chiron, $2.6 million. 6-liter twin-turbo V12 AMG engine with 764 horsepower. Top speed of 238 miles per hour with a 0 to 60 of 2.8 seconds. Pretty impressive. But this is the Bugatti Chiron. $3.8 million with a W16 engine with 4 turbos, making 1,500 horsepower and propelling this rocket to a top speed of 261 miles per hour with a 0 to 60 of 2.3 seconds. These cars are modern works of art and truly impressive in the 0 to 60 and top speed end, but which one is faster around a circuit?
we're good. We're good. We're good. I'm gonna take it off because I don't like the way the tires are feeling.
Where'd he go?
I think he stopped.
We're waiting for, we got myself driving the Pagani. We got Mr. Steve driving the Bugatti Chiron.
We're getting ready to race. Who's gonna win?
I think the Bugatti is definitely gonna get me off the start, considering he has double the horsepower. But we'll see how the Pagani can catch up. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, off to a rough start. Oh, okay, the Bugatti definitely took me. I mean, it has double the horsepower.
Ah, and that's it. Now let's see how well he keeps up.
But we're gonna see how much the Pagani can catch up. Oh my gosh, that Bugatti's fast. Oh, it's fast. The turbo noises in here are ridiculous. Woo! Oversteered there just a little bit. And straight away he's gonna lose me. And he's gone! He's gone! Oh my gosh!
Oh, he's long gone, bro.
All right.